Hello and welcome to a video I've been meaning to make for almost 3 years now. This is the story of me buying a Camaro ZL1 1LE brand new, driving it to my house, parking it, and then driving it to Sebring, breaking in the car on the way to Sebring, and then having an absolute blast. It was my first time ever taking this Camaro to the track. It was also my first time ever taking a rear-wheel drive car to a racetrack. It was also my first time at Sebring. I had never seen Sebring before. And all of these things were done all at once together. So in this story, you're gonna see me get comfortable with the car, get comfortable with Sebring, and somehow I ended up second place in my class and fourth place overall out of 80 entrants in STCA Time Trial Nationals. This is a weekend I'll never forget, definitely a core memory I'll take with me to the end of my life. And in this video, I'm going to share that memory with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and have some fun. So, since this is day one, my first session ever, I'm going to take it easy, and you're guys going to see me just getting comfortable with the car. This is 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque, completely stock alignment from the factory, stock brake pads, stock brakes, stock brake fluid. Nothing's been changed on this. This is completely stock from the factory. So I'm going to try to ease into it. Again, my first time at the track, my first time rear-wheel drive, my first time in the Camaro. A lot of first times here. So let's enjoy me enjoying the car for the first time. We are off, boys. Time to learn a new track. Time to learn a new car. A little bit lost. I will figure it out. This is a tricky one. Oh, I can carry so much more speed through here. Go. So as you guys can see, my first session was kind of rough. I was very slow, still learning the track, had no idea where the track was. I even said I was lost in one of these laps. And yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Got to learn the track, got to learn the car. But I was having fun. Let's fast forward to when I get slightly better later on in the day. Track mode. Can't seem to put it in performance traction mode. I don't know why. I'm going to ramp her up to Sport 1. Gotta get my seat a little more comfortable. Not very comfortable here. I like that it shows my tire pressure, so I'll know what my hot tire pressure is and I can lower it accordingly. This is the second session at Sebring STCA Time Trial. I'm in the advanced. I'm in Unlimited 1 because of my tires. And I'm really just testing the car out. I don't have the front camber. I haven't done that yet. I haven't had time, and that's all right. I think I did it right. I'm flat out here. Pedal through the metal. Has a lot to teach me. See, I'm not flat out here. I should be. I should be. That green car taught me that just now. I should be flat out through there. I should not be even lifting, nothing. Is he flat out through here? I gotta ask him that. The brakes are okay. Loves full throttle. Taking it a little easy, just to hold the brake fluid in check. So session 2, I got way more comfortable and started to realize that rear-wheel drive cars, they love that throttle. The more, the better, all the way up to threshold. Obviously, you don't want to be spinning tires. And also during the session, I figured out that my brakes, I think the brake pads were mostly okay, but the fluid was not okay. This is very hot here. It's like 90 degrees. So let's go on to the next session. All right, this is session 3. Brakes are inadequate, but that's okay. Gives me a couple good laps. That's all I really need. Let's get it. Starts here. Let's see what I can do. I got lost there. That sucks. So the guy ahead of me is JG Pastor Jack. He's been on this track a lot. That was a lot of understeer. That was a little uncomfortable. Brakes are going squishy again. So at this point during the day, I got really comfortable with the track, and I was getting pretty comfortable with the car. And while I didn't have the best braking setup, so as you can see, my braking points were way earlier than usual, and I was definitely going to go bleed the brakes tonight. I was still having fun out there, and I didn't want to stop, even though there was a little bit of rain. Who cares? So I just kept practicing, going around and around. And it was pretty good. I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know in the comments down below. How did I improve from the first session to the last session of the day? In the next day, there's going to be a lot more speed and a lot more fun. So let's go to that. So here we are. It's Saturday morning and it's a very, very wet and foggy day. I'm behind two Camaros, just the way I like it. And this is the day that we both have a couple of sessions in the morning, and then we have track sprints right after. So let's go and rip it on the track. All right, welcome to my first session of the second day. This is the out lap. Got to warm up the tires and not kill my brakes. So that's the plan for today. It's very foggy, as you can see, so welcome to foggy racing. Gotta give myself a little space between me and him. So he's my next door neighbor. He's done a Lemons here, so he's in a 24 hours of Lemons, so he knows this track very well. But it's his first time with his Camaro here, so he's getting used to it. These events are just full of the best and nicest people. I love SCCA time trial events. Let's go. Come on, front wheels. Holy shit. No grip from the front. Yikes. The brakes don't like that. I gotta pump the brakes, man. Such a pain in the ass. The arrow helps so much through here. I'm losing so much time through there. I need to get braver and go faster through that. I love getting that rotation with acceleration. Very different than the Type R that way. So at this point, it's painfully obvious that my brakes need some help. Again, this car is straight from the factory floor. Didn't do anything to it except for blend the brakes a little bit, not very well, with some higher temp fluid. I am getting used to the arrow on the car. It sticks very well. And I'm getting used to having the rear tires push the car through corners. It really stabilizes it as you floor it through corners. It sticks so well. So let's go ahead and go to the next session. Alright, so this is the timed session, boys and girls. We're here to do our first really timed event, timed laps, so I'm not going to be talking much. We're going to have some fun. Let's go. Way too early, fuck me. So just so you know, what's about to happen here is not ideal. You're not supposed to be passing people on your hot laps, and that's just about to happen right here, and that's because he had a faster lap time on the practice sessions, but I'm about to have way faster lap time than he is. Now, this completely ruins both of our lines. This is really horrible and not safe, and understandably a little bit frustrating, but hey, we got it done. Full attack mode here. By now, my tires are way too hot, the brakes are not doing so well. The best time to set your fastest time is the first lap after your warm-up lap. That's the best time you're gonna get. So I try to get faster laps, but it doesn't happen this session. It is a lot of fun though. Honestly, after watching this back, putting down a 224 after only 3 sessions at Sebring with a brand new car, first time ever at Sebring, I gotta say I'm pretty happy with that result. Let me know what you guys think down there in the comments. I personally think that's a very, very good time to be putting down, considering all the variables. Again, I had to drive this car back home with a very, very pregnant wife. My wife gave birth about a month after this video was recorded, and so I definitely had to bring this car home. I had to drive back home. I did not want to get her stranded, and so all things considered, I was very happy with this result. All right, so I made it late to my session, which sucked. It's my fault. So I'm setting the car up as I go. I think I'm filming. Turn the camera on here. Now, backstory here, I went out to get food for my pregnant wife. She needed to get food or else she gets nauseous, and so I did that. But unfortunately, I got back just a little bit too late, and I didn't want to screw up anyone else's lap. I did do a really fast lap this session, but it was while passing other people as they were cooling down on their session. So let's go ahead and watch that.
Hopefully I don't catch those guys up ahead. That would suck.
Remember how I didn't want to catch anybody? Well, that's Ryan Cheek right up ahead in her Mustang. And so I'm going to have to back off here. I don't want to screw up her lap.
This will not be my fast lap. My bad, guys. This is all my fault.
So because I screwed up, I set this 224 lap while passing a bunch of cars. Let's watch.
My bad, guys. I'm so sorry. Shit.
So I noticed that this race prep Miata in front of me is on his hot lap. And so I make sure to stay behind him and basically use this as a cool down lap as I chase him around Sebring. I don't want to disturb him. I don't want to bother him. I just want to stay out of his way until he finishes his hot lap. So I do 2 more laps, trying to redeem myself here, but this session, 224.79, that's as best as I'm gonna get. Let's try to get her done in the last session of the day.
Running a 224, which is 4th fastest overall. This Danny Ko, he's 0.4 seconds faster than me. He's been doing autocross for 15 years. So my job is to beat him.
In this video, we're going to really see the difference between a Supra and a Camaro on corner exit. The Supra's center of gravity is so low compared to the Camaro that the Supra can just take off, and the Camaro cannot.
Let's do this!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Let's revisit this because it's worth watching again from a different angle. I was trying to do exactly what the Supra did, or Danny Ko did in his Supra, and it didn't work out for the Camaro or myself. Let's watch.
Well, that sucked.
So the rule is if you go 4 wheels off in your session, your fastest time of that session gets scrubbed. And I didn't even start my hot lap really. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of run this out and not get in anyone's way and go back to paddock. That could have been pretty bad, but thankfully I reacted quick enough and nothing bad happened and we kept going.
All right, guys, I'm a little concerned. I have very cold tires. Turn the AC off. And it's a colder day, so I'm gonna take it easy.
You got 3 runs. Fill this one out.
I'm gonna go nice and slow. My tires are real cold.
Still a little damp and still a little cold. Driver ready?
Yep. Makes me a little nervous to have these cold tires. Just a little bit. I'm having fun, man. That's all that matters.
All right, driver ready?
Yep.
Driver go.
Let's do this, boys. Trust the Camaro. Trust it. Tires are not hooking up the way I want them, but that's all right. A lot of slippage. Did not take that well. Terrible turn. Much better. It's a minute 13. I usually use Sport 1. Let me get the put it in neutral so I don't cook my brakes. I usually put it in Sport 1. That's a lot less active handling. It's a lot less traction control. It's been doing well for me this weekend as I get used to the car. I put this in dry mode, which so dry mode is a lot more helpful when the tires are spinning, and these tires are still not hooking up. I'm not getting good temperatures. Hopefully this time I get really good temperatures, and I don't have too much trouble. As you guys also notice, I'm not doing launch control. In this car, it's not really worth doing launch control. It just doesn't have the launch capabilities unless you have the right tires that hook. This car's not made for drag racing, really. It's got the wings and canards for a reason. It's made for track days, which is why I got it.
You don't need to come back here.
I gotta pick up
Meet your wife. Just pull back in over here by the white SUV. We'll take care of that, and then we'll get you in.
Roger that.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys.
Keep forgetting you're married, man.
With a baby on the way.
I don't know what you were thinking. Year and a half. Hey, at least you're able to still do the car thing.
Oh, she loves it.
What happens when the baby gets
Oh, we'll see. All right, boys. Let's figure this out.
Third run, get it done.
Let's get it done, man. I'm happy with my second run, so
All right,
let's do it.
ready.
Yep.
Driver down.
Like. What do we do? 72. I'll take it. Man, I'm happy with that. Minute 12. I'll freaking take it. This thing is amazing. I love it. So All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the track sprint portion. I certainly did. It was way more harrowing for me than the regular time attack portions, because in time attack you have the out lap to warm up your tires, and they get pretty warm. By the time you're out, you're good. It's 9 o'clock in the morning now, and it's pretty kind of slimy out there. It rained last night, so the tires were not hooking up. They weren't hooking up so much that as I was warming up, just coming in, I gave it some throttle, and it completely stepped out on me. So that's how bad the conditions are. All right, here we are. This is day 3. This is the second day of competition. I did track sprints. My tires aren't doing so well, but that's okay. We'll still have some fun.
So this is it, the last lap. The lap that's going to determine if I can do better than my current standing. Currently sitting at 4th place. I want to podium. Let's see if we can get her done. My tires are super worn out. Brakes are worn out, and I do have to drive this car home, so all of this is weighing on me, but I'm still gonna send it.
Let's go. Terrible lines. Much better. Back end's loose. Oh boy. Hopefully we did well here.
There you have it, guys. 2:23.1. Remember, this is my first time ever on the track with the Camaro. First time ever at Sebring. First time ever with rear-wheel drive. First time driving any sports car with more than 400 horsepower, and it's a lot of firsts for me here, so I'm very happy with the results. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Again, I'm very happy with the results, but this is kind of a bittersweet moment. Again, this was back in 2022 in April, and I'm currently sitting here. It's the middle of August of 2024, and I have not really competed at all in any competitions ever since this weekend. And back then, I kind of felt like that was going to happen, and I was right. So it was a bittersweet moment. I don't regret any of it. I don't regret the reason why I had to stop. I had a daughter, and I'm actually expecting a second one. So I am very excited for what's to come. I still have my Camaro. I still love my Camaro. There's a lot of things I want to do with the Camaro, so I hope you guys follow along and join me. If you've made it this far, I truly appreciate you hanging in there. I wanted to make this video mainly for myself and for my family because, again, this is one of these core memories that I'll always remember. I always want to look back on this and remember what I did. You know, I took my pregnant wife to Sebring with a brand new Camaro and I threw down. I sent it. So thanks again for watching, guys. Let's hear myself from 2 years ago sign us off.
But this high horsepower thing, I thought it was going to be intimidating. It's totally not. Totally not. So there we are. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.